All right, what is up, guys? Today's the day, man. It's time to start tuning this old girl. Let's see if I can get this camera right, where y'all can really see what I'm looking at. You know. But yeah, today is it's the day we start tuning the old girl, man. So got the head mount on. Just dropped my little one off to school. I know it's probably loud in here, man. Ain't nothing I can do about it. I could turn this seatbelt chime off, but yeah, man. Today's the day we start the tuning on the 300. We will be street tuning it. We're not dyno tuning. And I decided, because I was kind of undecided on whether I should tune it right now or wait a little while until I get more stuff, more mods to put on it. But my tuner is willing to do revisions on any little small things I add free of charge. So I've paid for engine tune, transmission tune right now, so that way whenever we get the intake manifold, bigger throttle body, and whatever little bolt on I decide to get, he'll retune it free of charge for those things. So I decided, yeah, why not, man? Let's go ahead and do it. Cause the old girl is sluggish out the hole. I will say I can tell the difference, having the exhaust and the headers and all that shit. I can tell the mid-range different. Like, you floor it at mid-range, like she going, man. It don't waste a whole lot of time either. So, yeah, definitely looking forward to see how this turns out on the low end of things, That thing is so loud. But yeah, man, we gotta go home, get the laptop. So he's already sent me the startup tune. I haven't loaded it yet, obviously, but he sent me the startup tune, and after we input the startup tune, we're gonna start like some of the logs, and then go from there. So that's where we at. I don't know if y'all can see my fuel gauge. We almost out of gas too, so your boy gonna have to make a stop. Y'all probably hear a bunch of wind. Sorry about it if you do. I got my roof open. Still probably hear a bunch of wind. But yeah, man. Let me get on home and get this laptop, and then I'll cut the camera back on when we get there. Yeah. Alright, let y'all see what he's doing. Yeah, so this is my gaming laptop, man. Boy's a big gamer, so needed something that can pretty much do anything you could ever want. You know what I mean? From video editing to all the gaming shit, and yeah. I'm not sure what he's doing right now, to be honest, but it is cool to watch. All right, guys, so I got the log set up. I even got my head mount. Look, I was ready today, man. So yeah, we're gonna go take a drive. He just wants me to drive it normal, get a few occasional pulls in there. I got the, hold on, my camera is hazy as shit. Is that better? No, it's got like lint on it. All right, well, anyways, I got the all right, pedal commander is off. Obviously, want to log the actual throttle input, not this kind of modified throttle input. So yeah, man, I'm about to switch cameras, and we're gonna go get this started. All right, guys, hopefully I got this camera in the right position so y'all can see what I'm seeing. And yeah, we're off. You can see it's still logging. Oh, I tell you, man, so I don't know what all I disclosed before I cut the camera off, but my car doesn't have any cats on it. I don't know if I said that already, right? The whole thing, I thought I had cats on the car because my shop asked me, it's like, hey man, you want to keep the cats? And then I'm like, yeah, I want to keep them. And what they ended up doing was cutting them off and then putting them in the box in the trunk, which I didn't know until I checked the trunk and saw the cats in there, right? I thought they meant that I want to keep them on the car. Hell no, no cats. We are catless, you know? So yeah, I was wondering, like, man, like I'm getting more exhaust smells outside. Like, I mean, you can even smell it in the car, but I'm like, man, something must not be tight. I'm thinking like maybe they forgot the the gaskets or some shit. Like I didn't know, but so I messaged them. I'm like, yo, I didn't know y'all was taking the cats off. Like once I found them in the trunk, and then yeah, they took them off. Oh man, y'all hear that backfire? That's crazy. I do hear them from time to time, but normally I got the music loud, so I can't hear anything really except the exhaust note. I got my AC off right now. It is really hot out here, man. This thing says 77 degrees, but if you're familiar with Louisiana weather at all, you know that whatever the temperature says, you just add 20 degrees pretty much for the damn humidity, and then that's your actual temperature. So it's about 97 out here, you know. So yeah, he said just 15 minutes of normal driving. He's gonna see how it's driving. Maybe an occasional pull, you know, a few pulls here and there just to know what he's working with. And yeah, the startup file was really good. It actually fires up very nicely, you know. As I was saying, ducked off. If you're new here, you'd never know that this subdivision exists, man. It's so ducked off in the woods back here. He didn't give like any specifics, like, you know, hey, do a pull from this speed to that speed, or, you know, he didn't give any of that. So I'm guessing that'll come once he gets the initial tune ready. I tell you what, without this pedal commander being activated right now, boy, this thing feels crazy. I feel like I gotta push that thing damn near to the floor just to get it moving. I don't remember it being that way, but I've gotten so used to the pedal commander, you know, that's just what it is now, I guess. But as you all know, when it comes to tuning, you can tune all of that shit in or out. This is just obviously, pedal commander is a cheaper option, which I highly recommend you get one if you don't have it, you know. You don't want all that throttle dead space. And you may not want to get your car tuned in fear of voiding your warranty. Get you a pedal commander. Won't have to worry about any of that, you know. And you need one. You need one. If you're married, your wife needs one for her car. You know, your grandparents, you know, your mother and father-in-law, all of those, your in-laws, everyone needs a pedal commander. So you can get one at pedalcommander.com. You can use code Me&Three, all in capital letters, at checkout and save yourself 10%. Yes, indeed, that's what you can do. That'll help me out. Well, actually, it'll help the car out, because all of the proceeds from the Pedal Commander sales we put right back into the 300. And we've sold actually quite a few of them, which I'm really shocked by. So yeah, once they pay out, like, that'll, if this thing continues at the rate it's been, it'll be enough to do the boost on the car and everything, man. Like, just that Pedal Commander sponsorship. So shout out to Pedal Commander. Again, if you don't have one, y'all need to go get that. All right, so I'm gonna go, I guess I'm gonna go get on the interstate. Maybe do like half throttle or so, merging. See if that's good for him. But you know, he wanted me to just drive normal, so I'm guessing that's what we'll do. Just drive normal. Let's see. Yeah, just go normal drive in about 10 to 15 minutes. Okay. So yeah, that's all he needs. We're just doing some normal driving, you know. So this may be a bit longer video. I've been trying to keep the video closer to what the analytics say, and on that side it says that y'all are only watching about 4 or 5 minutes of the video, so I'll try to keep it 10 minutes, maybe somewhere around there. For sure under 15 minutes, because most people just not watching that much shit. But yeah, this one is probably gonna be a longer one, and I would appreciate if you you know, watch it. That's a nice Jeep, man. We still got that on the radar, man. We just if anyone is curious why we haven't replaced the supercharged 300, it is simply because of the economy. You know, they say the average car payment right now is almost $800, which is completely nuts. I'm not paying y'all $800 for anything, unless, you know, look, we got that's an 8 Series right there. I wouldn't even pay $8 for that, because back when I got my 750, now obviously I put quite a bit of money down, but I bought my BMW 750 Li brand new. My car payment was $440. So if you think I'm paying $800, you are out of your mind for pretty much anything the Americans make, unless it's like, you know, a Corvette or you know, maybe one of them CTS somethings, CTS V, or them, you know, those V model Cadillacs. United States doesn't make something worth $800 fucking dollars a month, man. I'm sorry. You know, and then obviously I'm not talking about like the Demon and all those higher trim level cars, but you know, just some everyday car. Like, look at that, whatever that is, you know, they probably spending, I mean, if the statistics are right, they're spending about $700 a month on that. That is nuts. Not me. Gotta give y'all some small talk while we doing this logs anyway, man. So, you know, y'all just bear with me. But yeah, man, you know, you think you $8,000 a year for what? For what? And then to me, if you know me, you've been following me for a long time, you know I'm the type, no matter how much money I make, I'm trying to reduce the amount of bills I have. 'Cause I like being free, but you know, to each his own. Okay, felt kind of rocky right there. I can see that's gonna be something that had to be fixed. All right, let's give it. All right, about 75%. This is exciting, man. I'm like really interested in seeing the difference from the way it is right now, because yeah, we do have some mods, but without the tune, everything that we have done is really only helping it mid-range to top end. Like nothing, everything we have done to the car hurts it on the low end of the spectrum, you know what I mean? So this should be interesting, man. Should feel like a completely different car. It'd be nice if I can get it you know, as quick as the boosted 300. If I can get this one that quick with no boost, that'd be nice. Obviously I'm gonna need the cam and some other things for that, but yeah, I'd to be honest, I'd be completely happy with it if it was just as quick as that thing. That's perfectly fine to drive around town in, like, no lie, you know. Bust somebody's ass occasionally on the highway. No cap, boy, this thing's slow as hell compared to the V6. Oh man, as it should be though, you know. Yeah, well, all right guys, again, that's all I'm gonna do for the log. Well, I mean, I'm gonna let it log until I get home, but that's all I'm gonna do for this particular portion of the video. I'm gonna go ahead and cut the camera off, and then, you know, when we start receiving actual tune files, because we're gonna need engine tune and transmission tune. I think I'm most excited about the transmission part, because this is the slowest transmission on planet Earth, I'm pretty sure. So for him to fix that, yeah, I'll be pretty happy for sure. This thing shifts slower than anything I've ever seen, man. Like, literally, you downshift, you probably got a 2-3 second wait almost, and then it'll finally shift. Look at that. Now it shifts. You couldn't hear it just because we're going. Let's see. Now it downshifts. Now it downshifts. It's just, this thing is so slow, man. It's crazy. Oh, you hear them pops. I don't know if y'all can hear it through the camera, but yeah, I'll be back in a little bit, you know.